What's up, YouTube? As you can see, I got my damn headliner dropped, and that's because my sunroof decided to take a crap on me. And when I was looking on YouTube, I couldn't find any videos on how to, repair a sunroof from the 07 to 14 body style. That's obviously the same from the Silverados, Sierras, Yukons, and Tahoe Suburbans. And there's not one video on showing, not even step by step, but just even kind of a brief details, the steps you got to go through to get the sunroof out. But I figured, shoot, I might as well make one since I'm in the middle of it. And like I said, this is not gonna be a step-by-step, but I'll just kind of show you guys what I had to go through to get the headliner dropped, and the process of getting it out. So first off, when you go to drop the headliner, obviously you want to take the A-pillar moldings off, and those are easy. There's just, on this side you got the handle, so you have the two bolts and those pop off, and on that side you got the one bolt up top, and then slide off, unplug the tweeters if you got Bose stereo. And then the overhead console, the one with the lights, you got to pull the little plastic cover off for the glass where the bulbs are, and there's two little torques, so don't pry on that, because if not you'll break the clips that snap into. So there's two little torques there, and then on the sun visors there's little covers that pop off, and there's three screws, and then the one that it snaps into, which is right here, on the visor. Don't pry in it, because I found out there's a little cover, and there's also another little Torx screw to take that off for the visor, so be careful on that. But it's all bolted in for the visor, so it's not clipped in, just so you know. And then same thing like the overhead console, there's clips on the back, but like I said, there's two Torx that you got to take off to take the little overhead console off underneath the light cover. So you got to take the lens cover off, and then you can get access to those bolts and pull the overhead console off. And then B-pillar stuff, you don't have to take the bottom off, but for the top, obviously you gotta unbolt the seat belt, and it's actually a T50 Torx, so make sure you got a T50, because if not, you won't be able to get it off. And there's a little clip, or a little cover panel, you'll see it if you're in the process of doing it. You pop off, and there's a screw there. And then let me think. And then when you go to take the top part off, you got to still snap this back forward. You don't have to remove it, but just unsnap it in order to get the upper piece off. It gives you enough room to open, because there's like little guide pins that go in at this bottom panel that you have to, this has to go back far enough to get it over. And you don't have to take the seat off. I heard some people, because I was watching even on F-150s, because there was nothing on Chevy, so I even watched the F-150 video just to see, I'm sure it's not identical, but at least it's the same process and procedure. So the one, they removed the passenger seat. Well, I didn't have to, just, I thought originally I gotta remove the seat, because I wasn't going to, and obviously I had the seat belt removed, no big deal. There's also T50 down there. But to take the seat out, it's actually inboard Torx, and I have them, but I didn't know the seats were that inboard Torx. I have them at work, but anyways, I didn't have to take the seat out, so you don't need them. All you need is a T50 Torx to take the seat belt off up here. You don't have to do it on the seat, but because I originally thought I had to take the passenger seat out, but you don't. So just lean the seats all the way back, and then we go to the seat pillars. The seat pillars you don't have to remove. Just take the bolt out up top, and kind of digging in the hairliner there. But you just take the little screw up top, and then pop it off, and then it goes back far enough to get the headliner out, or dropped. So you just pull that out, maybe put a rag. I just realized that kind of dug into the headliner a little bit, but no big deal. So yeah, and then obviously that up here in the middle lights, that just that's not bolted in, so that you just pop off. It's just clipped in, and then obviously unplug the harness. And then as far as the interior, I believe that is it. And then let me go back over here. And then obviously the whole mechanism itself, the first thing you want to do is just unplug the 4 drain tubes on all 4 sides. So you got one, on all 4. So disconnect those, and then you're going to want to have someone help you, because there's no way you can do it by yourself. And it's not because it's heavy, because obviously to take the glass off, you want to do that before you take the whole assembly out. And those are just there's you see on the other side, but there's 4 Torx. I think they're T25s bolts, and you just pull them out. Actually, they're those black ones there. So there's 4 of those, and the glass comes right out. It's easy. So you just take those bolts out and boom, pop it off from the top, and it comes off. But when you go to do the whole assembly, obviously you have to have someone help you, because what you want to do is once you get them all unbolted, there's 3 here, and then there's I believe there's 4 in the front here, and then you take the whole assembly out, which I'll go show you right now. And the way I did it, you know, just put it sideways, you know, kind of like the Highlander, and then just be careful with your dashboard, because I almost scratched my dash. I almost made a mistake, but maybe put a towel down or something. It's really, really tight. You can get it out, but obviously, like I said, you need someone to help you, because it's just too awkward on the other side. And then you just put it, you know, just put it sideways and just pull it out with the door open. You just be careful with your door panel. But like I said, you can get it out, but it's just super, super tight. And be careful. And just get it at the angle and pull it straight out. So yeah, that's that part. Let me show you the mechanism, which I got in the garage. All right, so here's the sunroof assembly. You have this inside the garage. I got it on some sawhorse stands, so I don't know if you don't have a workbench or nothing, but if you have one of these, it makes it a lot easier. But anyways, so you go take the assembly out. There's obviously 3 pieces. I'll show you once I get it in. I'm just gonna show you. I got it all apart, and I'm cleaning the tracks, getting all the old grease out, and I'll re-grease it with new ones, because the kit I bought was on Amazon. It comes with new grease, and you have to drill out the rivets. So there's those 3 there. You have to drill out on both sides, so you can pull the whole motor assembly out with the track. And then there's the 2 there, the small ones that you got to drill out, and those are for the little flapper that comes up to block the wind noise. So in order to get the tracks out with the cable, so you got to drill those out and pull it all out. And then I'm trying to think what else, but yeah, like I said, I'll do an update once I get it all assembled, so you guys get a better idea. But main thing, yeah, drill those out. My kit came with rivets, but it didn't come with the small ones, but I have some, so it's no big deal. So make sure you got some rivets. The smaller ones, I think they're the 1/8 inch ones, I don't remember, when you go to put this together. But like I said, once I get it all back assembled, I'll show you guys. But right now, I just have it all disassembled, cleaned all the tracks, make sure you get all the old grease out, you know, and yeah, because like mine broke, and the pieces, you know, the plastic, there's plastic pieces everywhere that were all broken. So make sure you just clean it all out. And obviously you're going to get metal shavings because you got to drill out the rivets. So just make sure you clean everything, get a can of brake cleaner, and just, you know, take your time, because this is not something you can rush, because it's time consuming, and it's easy to get real irritated, trust me. But just take your time. And yeah, so once I get it all together, obviously I'll give you guys an update. All right, back with an update, and as you can see, it's all back together now. So with everything on the tracks and everything's all nice and clean, and put new grease, because the kit, it comes with new grease. So little pointer, as what it doesn't say in the instructions. So the instructions that come with the kit that I bought was on Amazon, but I think they're all the same. Instructions are horrible. But anyways, what it doesn't tell you, and it doesn't come with the smaller rivets, is, like I said earlier, is those 2 rivets there you have to drill out, and that's for the little flap that pops up when you have the sunroof open for wind noise. And you have to drill those out in order to pull the track out, because the main one, which is right here, that one, it connects to the cable to the motor, and that has to come up to the front. So when you pull it, it comes off as assembly, but obviously that's in the way, so you gotta drill that out so you can pull everything out from the front. The only one that comes out for the rear is the one back here. It's for the cover that when you open it, obviously it pulls back on it. And that one, the end caps come off pretty easy, so that's no big deal. But yeah, it's only a little pointer. Like I said, you got to drill out those 2 extra rivets, and the kit didn't come with those sizes, so maybe you get, I don't know, go to Harbor Freight or whatever and get like a little variety pack of different sizes just to play it safe. I couldn't tell you the exact size. It's because I think the bigger ones are 1/8 inch. It's the size below it. But yeah. So, and another pointer is on the motor underneath. There's a 4mm Allen, or you use a 4mm Allen key or socket, depending if you have one, to run the sunroof, and obviously check it before you put it back in. So you just run that underneath, and you run it, and everything looks to be working fine. But yeah, so hopefully this video helps someone else, because like I said, when I looked on YouTube, there was literally, I couldn't find nothing for the GM Silverado, and Tahoes, Yukons, all that for those 7 to 13. And I mean, maybe there is another video out there, but I didn't see one. So hopefully this video helps someone else, debating whether or not they should fix it themselves. because I mean the dealer's gonna at least charge, you know, $500-600 to fix it, and I mean I don't want to pay that. And then me, I'm the type of person, I don't like people working on my stuff, you know, especially interior stuff, you know, people breaking clips and all that. I'd rather take my time and do it myself. And like I said, I got it all figured out, and there's my little pointers, and you know, that's how I did it. So hopefully this video helps any of you guys. You know, if this happens to, it sucks, you know, sunroof, because it's underneath the, you know, headliner and all the crap you got to go to get to it, but it is what it is. And hopefully I don't have to do this again as long as I own the truck. But you know, this is what happened, and this is how I went about fixing mine. So like I said, thanks for watching, and hope this video helps anybody, you know, with the same issue. So thanks for watching.